Ready. Script. The script is loaded. Grand final time it is. Other or different. No, I think not the different map order. As we can see, this track as the first one. So yeah, welcome guys, and we will see the grand final here of the second step from the battle for the crown. We have 4 players who were battling it out for a lot of rounds and play for €25 for the first place, €10 for the second place. So everything is happening here. We have 2 players from Team T-Sun, Micka and Wawa, who played both in a different semi-final. Nawk was the player who got second in the first semi-final, and then we have Xerar, who played really good in the second semi-final. So those are the 4 players who will battle it out. The prize pool is not that high because this cup is taking place every week, and we have a qualification round in the first week on the first Sunday, and then you have the semi-final and final on the second one. So this is actually a very cool concept. So we will play, of course, to the point limit of 120. In cup mode, point repetition is 10, 7, 5, and then we have 3 points for the last player. So this will be a little bit of a disadvantage. So you want to get those big boy points, the first or second place. But we're starting now with the first round on Tubre. Not sure how to pronounce that, but it's a French name. But we will see Nawk opting for a little bit more outside approach, and also goes for a little bit more of an outside angle here for that box slide. So he's not getting it good. Look at Wawa and Micka. Micka, both of the players actually got it really good. So it's right now Wawa in first, Micka in second. And oh, actually, I know that login from somewhere, Wawa. I'm not sure. Did he change his name or something like that? But Nawk making a mistake here. So it's a battle here for that first place between both of the T-Sun players. Wawa with a very good line. But Micka comes back strong. But who's gonna take it? Okay, Wawa with more speed. But Micka actually goes for the ramp cut. Oh, and this could actually be close. But it's not enough. 400ths of a second between the first and second place. But what a great round here. What a close fight here for that first place. I'm sorry. Ooh. So Wawa granting himself the first 10-pointer. Xerar making a small mistake and is only in third place. Then we have Nawk in last. Okay, next round here. Nawk off again with a very different trajectory here, and goes for a little bit more outside approach yet again. But look at the speed from Nawk. What is this guy smoking? Holy moly. So Nawk all of a sudden in first, followed up by Xerar and Wawa. And then we have Micka finding himself 1500ths of a second behind. But what a fight here for that first place. Wow, with a very convincing line over that tight section. Nawk in second. And then we have Micka falling a bit further behind. Xerar making a mistake. So let's focus here on that battle here for that second place. Wawa, it's safe to say that he's getting second. Micka goes very far inside. But Nawk getting in contact with the wall here and is not able to secure a second place. So Micka yet again in second place. Nawk granting third place with a 43.98. So what a great round. But what a great start here for T-Sun. What a great round. So 20 and 14 points respectively for first and second place. Greatly done so far. Wow, with a very good line, but let's see this Nawk line here. What is he doing? Actually getting in contact with the wall. Very good yet again, and he's now equal with Micka. But Micka had the nose slide there and therefore finds himself in last place. So Nawk will actually capitalize from that and is right now in first place, finding himself but only 600ths of a second out of Wawa here, who has a little bit more speed over that section here. So that was really good executed by him. Also Xerar here in the mix. So let's see what he can do. Now all of a sudden it's Nawk in last place. Wawa actually will overtake Xerar here, but who's getting that ramp cut the best here? Actually Nawk will almost overtake Xerar here, but what a great round. What a great ending section here from Wawa. Securing yet another first place. Great round. Wow, you can see the level is quite high here. And Xerar comes closer towards Micka now. And Nawk actually in last place right now. I just put both of the screenshots into the command. Oh, Wawa making a mistake. And let's see. Oh, what is this wheelie? Oh my god. goodbye and tschüss towards Xerar there. So he will have not a saying here in this round. Micka in first and Nawk in second. So those players will battle it out here for that first place. So 2 players who didn't get any sort of first place, but actually all of the players making a mistake. So it's Nawk finding himself 1.5 seconds ahead of Wawa after that terrible start from all of the players here. Nawk will eventually grant himself the first 10-pointer here. Yes, this is looking good. With a 43, this will serve the purpose. Great job there from Nawk. Wawa in second, Xerar in third, and Micka also able to finish in last place. So look at this. Nawk all of a sudden in second, and Wawa has also already accumulated a lead of 14 points after the first map. Wow. Okay, I think we're not playing this track again, right? So we will skip to the next one. Wait, what? Why are we playing this track? Okay. That's weird. Now we have 50 shades of gear, or of gears. Okay, Little Canyon afterwards, then we have Pac-Man, and then the first map yet again. I think it will take a little bit longer because we have a point limit of 120 points, but we can see Wawa marching through here, just wants those 25 euros so bad. So let's see what he can make happen here on this map. Every player seemed pretty strong on this track here, I have to say. Especially Xerar, who really, yeah, came into my mind when I thought about the best third play here from those kind of players. As you can see, Xerar will opt for a very, very high line. And look at this speed now from him. And the alignment, okay, actually it's not too fast because he didn't go too far up. So it's Wawa right now on first, but what a close fight here in the warm-up. Guess we can see a lot of close rounds here in the live round. Okay, warm-up has ended 45.9 for Wawa, so what a great time here. I think everything below 46 is winning material here, but I think the players will prove me wrong that they can push it even more. So let's go. Into the first round we go. Let's follow Micka, who's right now with Xerar in last place. So fortunately to see that, but of course nothing has happened here so far. Nawk off to a good start. Micka this time in first. So look at that. Who's currently in last? It's Wawa with 1500. No, actually Nawk, who made a small mistake, but is also in the mix. Let's see Xerar. Look at the speed from him. But he had to readjust his line, and right now it's wawa in first. But what a fight here between both of the T-Sun players and Xerar. But Xerar not getting a lot of speed here. Wawa goes for the low jump and has earlier contact with the roadblock. But it's Micka, however, in first. And Xerar overtakes Wawa here in the end because he was too fast. And he gets almost overtaken here by Nawk, but he will stay behind him. But what a close round this is. So Micka granting himself 10 points here and will get closer and closer towards his teammate. Right, Nawk all of a sudden in last place. So a lot of things are happening here. Wow. Nawk not with the best start, as you can see here, but decided to go for the low jump, but it didn't pay off. So he will drop a little bit further behind. Not the best line here as well, as we see Micka goes so close to the fence there, as well as Xerar and Wawa. So what a risky line there for him, as we can see Xerar going far up yet again. So he will find himself in first place. And we see actually Wawa with a mistake, and now it's up to Micka and Nawk to deny Xerar. But Xerar seems untouchable in this round, finding himself 0.25 of a second ahead here. So only the end is remaining. What can Micka do? Can Micka make it happen? Micka with a little bit more speed, but I think it's not enough. But he touches. He has touched. And Nawk will also capitalize from this. Xerar only in third place, choking the end here. And Micka will grant himself yet another 10-pointer. Wow. So now we have a final, boys. Now we have a final. Ooh, wawa not with a good start yet again. So he's stumbling and he could get overtaken by his teammate here, who is not having the best start though. As you can see, it's Nawk and Xerar who are battling it out for that first place. But Xerar yet again with a lot of speed here in that banking section. So Nawk will get attacked by Micka here in that one. Ooh, but Nawk will stay strong here. But look at this Xerar. Xerar is just popping it here. But what is Micka doing? What is Micka doing in the end section? Micka will actually overtake Nawk here, who had a really bad ending. But Micka touches the end, the checkpoint there and almost gets snagged yet again by Nawk here for that second place. But Xerar, a dire needed 10-pointer for him, will put him closer towards Wawa, who was able to finish though. But we will see the last round now on this track. So this time it's Nawk with a very, very good start. As you can see here, finds himself in first place, 0.05 of a second ahead of the rest of the pack, but it's super close. It's impossible to call. Actually, Nawk takes it very conservatively, as well as Wawa and Micka off on a good pace here for the start. Actually went for a good approach here as well, but Nawk touches Xerar, not coming back quite strong. So he's not overtaking Micka here and is currently only quote-unquote in second place. So this is looking good for Micka to secure himself another 10-pointer here. So this would have been a dream map for him, granting a total of 37 points. So what a great, great map here for Micka. Xerar in second, and what a great time. 45.49 for him. Nawk with a 46.38 in last place, and he loses quite the gap here towards the players. So Micka actually in first now, and Xerar comes closer towards Wawa. So yeah. Now we'll see Little Canyon into Pac-Man. So I think this map order is a little bit different. But, yeah, whatever. You can see players can perform a nosedive here, which is really, really, really good, because you get into contact with the dirt block way earlier and you can actually grant yourself more speed with that. So really curious to see, because a player who can perform this nosedive has actually a good advantage or a good chance to win a round here. Because this track is not that long, you can finish it under 40 seconds, which Wawa will actually do with a 39.008. So, oh my god, what a great time. Holy moly. What a great time by Wawa. So he can maybe do that one again. So a time under 38 is almost world record material. Wow, what a great time by him. And you can see why the players are here in the grand final of the second step for the battle for the crown. But we can see Nawk making a mistake, and this is looking grim here for the Luxembourg player, or for the Luxembourg player, and he will drop further and further behind. Look at this fight here. Micka with a very good line here compared to what Xerar, but Xerar will not say no, I don't want those 10 points. But Micka with way more speed, look at that, and the line was very, very good as well. So Xerar really needs to push it here in the end if he wants to grant himself the 10-pointer, but he touches and gets overtaken by Wawa. So Micka will be in first, Wawa in second, and Xerar, after that mistake, in third place. And Nawk is able to finish. Yes, he is, but only granting himself 3 points. So Nawk only with 44 points now. And you can see 10 points of a difference between him and the third place. Okay, every player is performing that nosedive. Wawa jumps a little bit further up, but was able to not losing too much speed compared to the other players. But look at this fight here. Micka again shows what he can do on this dirt underground. So Micka in first with his teammate. It's neck and neck between all of the players. Wawa with a little bit more speed, but Micka with a better outcome of this turn. So who will take it? Also Nawk is in the mix, and Nawk is pushing it. Nawk will grant himself the first place, but who's getting second? It's actually 28 thousandths of a second between Wawa and Micka. What a great round here. 3 times below 0.25. Wow, what a comeback here from Nawk in that last turn. Wow, great. And this is exactly what he was needing. What he was needing here. Ooh, Xerar, not the best start for him. So he finds himself a little bit closer behind and not getting further behind. And not getting the best jump here in that section. So he is 0.4 behind, so he won't have a second. But look at this fight here. Every player in between 1/10 of a second here in between each other. As we can see, Micka yet again with a good turn here as well as wawa, but Micka comes back strong here. Look at that. Better outcome of this turn again, but will Nawk snipe it here in the end. Oh, who will it be? Oh my god, this is super close, but Micka with a mistake. Wait, what? No, wawa made the mistake. Okay, I'm sorry. And Nawk almost overtake him here. So Micka, 10 points. Wawa in second place. Nawk in third and Xerar in last place. So 60 points for Xerar. Nawk with 59. Then we have both the T-Sun players in first and second place. What a great performance by both of the players. See the wigglies. Wow, with a very good nosedive as well as Micka. Look at that. That was beautifully done. And now it's a battle here. Every player kind of survived the start and can have a saying here for that first place battle. Nawk goes for the speak, Xerar goes for the inside line, but we can see Nawk actually going into the first place and battling it out with Micka here. So what a close round yet again, but Nawk touches here, and who will take that second place? It will be wawa, and it will be a double victory for T-Sun again, as both of the players make a slight mistake. So wow, this is actually pretty good for the T-Sun players here. As we can see, they are in the lead here. Micka is 11 points ahead of wawa. And then we have 17 points between second and third place, which is occupied by Nawk at the moment. 17 points. Holy moly. Now the last map that we have not seen already, it's Pac-Man. A very cool map. I really like it. I think this is my favorite map from the map pack here, because it's not that dirt heavy, of course. We have a little bit of a more identity section here where players can go for that inside approach or can go outside and avoid the reverse booster here. And then you have this ending section, very transitional heavy. Oh, and you can see wawa not making it good here, but is able to make that finish. So if you fail this ending and do not get a lot of speed, you will most likely not be able to finish because the finish timeout is so short. But let's see what Nawk can do. He's 17 points behind the second place. If he wants to be in the money, now is the time to show, to deliver, to grant yourself the big boy points. Okay, Nawk not going for the boost. Xerar jumping to the moon, and also Micka with the best start. So this is between wawa and Nawk. Both of the players have survived the start, and also Xerar is in the mix, but he is already 0.3 of a second behind. But coming closer towards Nawk here as he gets a really good section here and actually comes closer, and also Nawk falling behind, and he will most likely not be able to finish here as wawa is now alone here in that first place. But look at the Xerar line. Wawa stumbling a bit. Can Xerar make something happen? No, not the best landing for him, and also not landing too much. Yeah, very good here. So wawa in first, Xerar in second, Micka in third, and then we have Nawk not able to finish. That's unfortunate for him. So 3 points will go down the toilet and not onto his account. So Xerar up to 70 points now, but still a 21 point difference between him and the second place. This time every player here gets a good start, but Micka is the player who sticks out the most. Is 0.3 of a second, 0.25 of a second ahead of the second place here. which is a battle here. Nawk, however, a little bit further behind, and also Wawa not with the best line here, not granting himself a lot of speed, but Nawk jumping too far to the left yet again. So he will drop further down, but Xerar makes a mistake, and I think Xerar, yeah, was able to make it, but he has to opt for that safe approach here. But who's getting that first place? Is it Micka or Wawa? Wawa actually overtaking Micka here because he got into contact with the wall, and also Nawk will overtake him here in the end. So Nawk granting himself the second place, and Micka is not happy about that because his teammate will get closer and closer, 102 and 101 points for first and second place. So this is a battle here between both of the T-Sun players. Wow, what a fight. What a fight, boys. But look at this gap here, 28 points. This is almost impossible for Xerar and Nawk. Oh, but Nawk with a very good start. Look at that. Similar start towards Wawa in the prior round. Wow, what a great start by him. So can he make that one happen? Wawa and Micka both made the mistake. But what is this line from Nawk? He really stumbled in that section. And this was a bit too safe. So Xerar is capitalizing from that. Xerar right now in first. And it looks like Xerar will win this round. Oh, but Nawk with a little bit more speed, but not getting the best landing here in that selection. Who will survive this ending, or who will get this one the best? It's actually Nawk with more speed, but it won't be enough. So Xerar in first, Nawk just behind 1/10 of a second. And then we have Micka and Wawa in third and fourth place. So Micka up to 107 points and Wawa in 104 with 104 points. Xerar comes slightly closer, but of course, due to the point distribution of 5 and 7 points for third and second place, it is yeah, very, very hard to catch up too much. Wow, this is a close round here. Nawk a little bit further behind, not going for the best line, as well as Wawa here. So Xerar and Micka will most likely battle out, but Nawk comes back strong as well. As we can see here, Nawk with a lot of speed, but not getting the best line here, as Xerar is lagging a bit and almost gets in contact to the wall. There, had to readjust his line. So Micka will be in first. Oh, but he stumbles and Xerar comes back strong. So Xerar will snipe that first place here. Yes, he will. Micka in second, and then we have Nawk in third. So what a great comeback there from Xerar in the end. And this is super important for him. But we can see Micka moving up to 114 points here as we go into the first map again. We could see a winner here on this track. We could see one because Micka is at 114 points already. Alright. Do they want to delete the warm-up or not? Let's see. Nawk DNF'd. All the other players did not so far. Micka DNF'd, and the only player who... Okay, we skipped the warm-up. And we will go into the live round already. Good luck, bots. Okay. Alright, mates. Okay, let's see. Who can deny Micka the finalist stages here? As we can see, Nawk with a different trajectory yet again. But look at this. This is just paying off. This is paying off here for the Luxembourg player. He is right now in first place, and it looks that no one is able to stop him. As we can see, Xerar and Wawa actually coming closer. I thought they're a little bit further behind. And Wawa actually will go for the attack here, as Nawk almost gets in contact with the wall. But he had to readjust his line. So what a close fight here for that first place. But Wawa gets attacked here by Xerar. So Xerar is showing what he can do. Actually, all of the players are in the max, but Wawa will most likely win this round. But Xerar goes for the ramp cut. But it's not enough, but it is! It is enough! 3,000 of a second. Xerar will deny 10 points towards Wawa, but what a close fight here. Oh my god, and the 5,000 between first and third place. What the fuck? Holy moly, what a great round. So Micka, slap in the face. 119 points, Wawa up to 104, and also Xerar now all of a sudden over 100 points after that victory. So this is spicing up here. Nawk with a... Oh, had to readjust his line, so he won't have a saying. And we can also see Micka who made a mistake. But Micka only needs to finish. Wawa needs that second place. And also Xerar needs a first place or a second place in order to grant himself a final status himself next round. Oh, Xerar not with the best line here. And therefore, Nawk comes a little bit closer. But I see Nawk made a mistake himself. So Micka will overtake him. And will deny some points towards Nawk. So Wawa will take it easy here. And will grant himself finalist status. Xerar up to 110 points. And we have a double finalist situation here. So what does it mean? If one of the T-Sum players win next round, he is 25 euro richer. Alright. So Xerar at 110 points and Nawk at 89 points in dire last place. 21 points behind. 21 points behind the third place. So Xerar with a very good comeback here in the last couple of rounds. If he wins this round now, we have a triple finalist situation. This is really looking good for him. As we can see Micka, Nawk and Xerar here. All with a good start. You can really see that. But Micka with a slightly more amount of speed here in that section. But now the tight part comes. The very, very interesting part. And Micka gets it really good. Look at this. So only the ant is remaining and Micka could win it here. Micka could win it, but opts for a little bit of a more outside approach. So who's gonna take it here? Will Xerar deny Micka? Or will Micka win the second step here for the battle of the... in the battle for the crown? It looks like Micka will win. Or is Nawk overtake him? No, Micka will take it here with a 43.22. What a great time. GG's towards Micka. Wow. What a hectic last round here. But Micka is eventually staying ahead and securing himself the first place. Deserved, man. But of course we play for the second and third place as well. Because the second place will grant himself 10 euro. So this is something at least. As we see Wawa with a very good approach or with a very good alignment here for that box side. Look at that. So Wawa off to his way to grant himself 10 euro. As we can see, Nawk nowhere to be seen behind him. Also Xerar is overtaking him. And Nawk getting a buck here. But also Wawa with a mistake. So Xerar is overtaking him. So it's not the GG yet. Xerar is overtaking him. And we will go into the next round. Oh, okay. Xerar will secure himself the first place. And Wawa actually deleted. So Nawk will grant himself 7 points. So we will go to the next map with the double final situation now. This is the last map, boys. You can definitely say that. This is the last map. We will skip the warm-up and go into the live round already. So Xerar off to his first finalist attempt. Can he take the momentum from that first place in the last round? And can Wawa like erase the mind of his mistake here and grant himself the second place here? Or will it be Nawk who could deny the players for 2 times? Ooh, Xerar off to a good start here, as we can see. But Xerar touches here, and Wawa all of a sudden in first. Followed up by Nawk here, who is the only player who could deny him. Xerar could come back with a lot of speed, but he's too far behind here. So only the freewheel section and the ending is remaining for the T-Sum player in order to grant himself 10 euro. Oh, but look at the Nawk speed. Look at the Nawk speed. Who's gonna take it in the end? Nawk with a snipe, actually, and Nawk with more speed. But Wawa comes back strong. Who's gonna take it in the end? It's Nawk with 12,000 of a second out of Wawa. So he's denying him. Wow, what a great round here from Nawk. Holy moly. So we will go into another round. And Nawk all of a sudden up to 113 points. Wow. What a close round here. And Nawk is denying Wawa the second place here. Oh, I think Wawa made a mistake here, if I recall correctly. Yes, he did. And he finds himself half a second behind. Xerar right now in first, but also Nawk with a good line. But look at this speed from Xerar. He really shows what he's capable of doing on dirt. And right now he's 0.3 of a second out of Nawk. So who's gonna take a Xerar with a lot of speed over that stretch here? You can see that. So only the end is remaining for Xerar, the Exalti player. Can he make it happen? And actually deny Wawa here his finalist attempt, who's 0.7 of a second behind. Oh man, this is not looking good here for Wawa. Yes, Xerar is taking it. GG's to him. Second place for Xerar. And also Nawk will move up to the finalist stages for that third place. I'm not sure if we will play that one out, but Xerar is granting himself the second place. GG. Alright, third place battle here. Nawk in finalist. Wawa also in finalist mode. Yet again, because you're not losing the finalist mode if you not win or anything like that. So maybe you can use this one and actually get the solace and the third place here. Or will it be Nawk, who looked really strong in the last couple of rounds? Arrived in the match. So who's gonna take it? Last round here for this evening. Wawa off to a good start, but Nawk comes back stronger here with a little bit of more better line here, but Wawa with more speed. Only the end is remaining here. We will know in some seconds who will be the third place. Oh, Nawk with a good line. It's similar speed for both of the players. Nawk actually went for a jump there, so Wawa will have a little bit more speed. Who's going to take it in the end? Is it Nawk or Wawa? Nawk with a risk, and Nawk will actually overtake Wawa here in the end. And Nawk will grant himself the third place, and Wawa, unfortunately, is the last seeded player here, and unfortunately went for the rage quit here, but I cannot totally understand it. But outstanding match here. Every player played out of their minds. But Nawk eventually granting himself the third place. You hate to see that, what happened to Wawa. But what a nice second step here for the battle for the crown. Thank you for letting me casting that one. I had a lot of fun yet again. But